Hey mathematicians, this is the guided practice for 4.4a, adding and subtracting decimals. So we're going to go through and we're going to do just some naked math with just numbers. We're going to add and subtract decimals. So I have 5 and 5/10 added to 7 and 7/10. So remember, the first thing I want to do is make sure that my place values are lined up. So 5 and 5/10, 7 and 7/10, I'm adding those. So I'm going to start in my farthest right place value. 5 plus 7 is 12. Since I can't put two digits in one place, I'm going to carry that 10 to my ones place. 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Again, I can't put two digits in a place, so I'm going to carry that 1. And then 1 plus nothing plus nothing. I'm going to drop that 1 down. Make sure that I bring my decimal down. So 13 and 2/10 should be my sum. Next, we're going to add 20 and 9/10 plus 3 and 1/10. So 20 and 9/10 plus 3 and 1/10. So I want to make sure that my tenths are in the same place, my ones and my tens. And I am adding those together. I can go ahead and drop my decimal down first if I want. 9 plus 1, that's going to be 10. Can't put both of those digits in the same place value, so I'm going to regroup my 10 to the ones place. 1 plus 0 plus 3, that's going to be 4. 2 plus nothing is 2. So my sum is 24 and 0/10. Going to add 15 and 2/10 plus 3 and 67/100. So we need to be very careful. This number only goes to the tenths place, and this number goes to the hundredths place. So I'm going to add 15 and 2/10 and 3 and 67/100. I'm going to add those together. But what do I do here? I have nothing to add the 7 to. Well, what digit in math represents nothing? 0. So I'm going to go ahead and add that placeholder 0. Does it change the value of my number? It does not. And now I can start adding in my hundredths place. 0 plus 7 is 7. 2 plus 6 is 8. Go ahead and drop down my decimal. 5 plus 3 is 8. 1 plus nothing is 1. My sum is 18 and 87/100. Right, now let's do some subtraction. Looks like I am subtracting 9 and 71/100 minus 5 and 2/10. So again, I have nothing in my hundredths place here, so I'm going to add a place value 0 because 0 represents nothing, and now I can subtract. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 7 minus 2 is 5. Go ahead and drop down my decimal. 9 minus 5 is 4, and my difference is 4 and 51/100. Right, another subtraction. So 23 and 95/100 minus 4 and 66/100. Make sure that my place values are lined up, my decimals. 5 minus 6. Can I do that? I cannot. I cannot subtract a larger number from a smaller number. So I'm going to go next door and borrow a 10. So that's going to leave me with 8. 10 plus 5, that's going to be 15. Now can I subtract 6 from 15? I can. It's going to give me 9. 8 minus 6 is 2. Go ahead and drop down my decimal. 3 minus 4, I can't do that, so I need to borrow a 10. 10 plus 3 is going to give me 13. 13 minus 4 will leave me with 9. Bring down the 1. My difference is 19 and 29/100. All right, another subtraction. Let's do 10 and 9/100 minus 5 and 5/10. So I'm going to add my placeholder 0. 9 minus 0, still left with 9. Can I subtract 5 from 0? I cannot, so I need to go next door and borrow. Well, I can't borrow from 0, so I need to borrow from the 1. This leaves me with no more 10s here. Now that I have a 10 here, I can borrow. So I'm going to borrow 1 10, leave me with 9 and a 10 here. 10 minus 5 is 5. Drop down that decimal. 9 minus 5 is 4, and 0 here. So 4 and 59 hundredths is my difference.